Hello, hello, welcome back to Slay the Princess. This is gonna be the last stream for a while, since until I go back in January. So, I'm gonna make it count. I will be getting all the vessels. For real this time. Let's just continue.
You're on a path in the woods.
Let's see, what should I get next? Fall to a feral captive. You can't know someone you've never met. Oh, I know what I'll do. I know exactly what I'll do. I'll just leave. I'm just gonna, like, leave.
Serious? Fine. That's good. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. Your silence is deafening. But fine. Would you look at that? There's always a choice. Let me tell you, and here we go. At first, but as you focus on your surroundings,
Oh, that's something fancy's going on.
weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins.
He's trying so hard. Co-conceive, narrator, co-conceive.
What's going on? You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all. You know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
And I get, yeah, the stranger, let's go. Easy peasy.
You're on a path you're here to slay.
See to the cabin.
A warning, if we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind. The cabin interior is a confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same
Oh, moves with a
space.
mouse, that's pretty cool.
It's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note, the blade. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
Well, that when you have a choice voice commentary, obviously much better.
I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire. If you're going to
Alright, just let me yoink the.
nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry. How? Even if I'm not going to stop doing my job. So you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're saying? Okay, good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Right, take the blade.
Okay, fine. Then how are we supposed to hold it? The other way. Thumb at the
So,
bottom. Much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the
oh
bottom.
my. This guy's a fucking redditor, holy shit.
How you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice.
Hold the blade the other way.
Congratulations. Yes. Okay, fine.
I'm surprised he was going saying, oh no, keep it the other way. Just to fuck with us.
Get on with it and deal with the princess already.
Oh, it even changes on here too. Enter the basement. Shank.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get. your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place.
Yes, none you study in geometry.
Go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels
Ah,
this feels like a trap.
I'm with on Cherry on this one.
I'm gonna die.
Keep going, buddy.
But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Take the soft stairs to the right.
You step to the right. The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you
What if they're made out of clay or fabric?
guiding heels from one step directly to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for you. You don't feel like there's any concern you might slip or tumble or lose your way. But the further you go, the deeper you sink in. First, it's like a lovely plush carpet, your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance at all. But soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight. The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to wrest control of your body and surround you in a false ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the
Oh no.
choice.
If I fucked up, we don't get to see the princess here.
It's slow going, but you manage to fight against the overwhelming
Okay, that's good.
urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward consuming your every thought. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Oh, that's a shame.
Suspicion and
Oh.
betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you okay?
Oh, there she is. Oh, I was worried we wouldn't get to see the princess.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize here. What's your name?
You can call me Princess, if you'd like. You
Oh.
can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honor if it should do, really.
As the princess speaks again...
Oh fuck, she's on the god mitosis.
Fractures. Where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? Again? Have you been here before? Should we tell him? Nah, let him stew. Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left. Until... It's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Turn the volume up a bit, actually. Yeah, okay. How's that? Ah, might turn it down. Yeah, 50 scenes about reasonable.
Wait, that's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. All at once you charge forward, knife gleaming to slay the princess, just as you strike at her bindings and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... we can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world, the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart. I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
I'm sorry, so too late.
We should help her. I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
I'll do my best. Oh, too late. Yeah. Why not just gonna think of this vessel? You never know.
She's gone. Is that
Approach the mirror.
this? Yeah. Don't.
You are nothing at all. That's it, right. You can't be anything. You approach your gaze, see a figure, face, and veiled shadow. I'm gonna speed run the narrator.
What I am.
Sorry, narrator. I need to get my other vessels. See to the cabin one last time. I'm gonna do the whole debate as well, just see what they say.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too.
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation? If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words.
See if I can
alone to
talk it out.
grasp
Do some of my
things that
other
words
things
cannot
I've missed in the when I
express.
did the ending.
And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
My masses mob you. There is no beginning to them, and there is no end. And there is no end. Only the flood of bodies. Only the flood of bodies. In every moment you hold every possible sensation at once.
Oh, hey, that's us.
Sensation at once. And then you hold
Poor lad looks terrified.
But in the end, you reflected it back at me. For a brief moment, both of us were everything.
Princess looks like she's in pain as well.
Everything again. We can weave a beautiful and endless song.
So, and he had you drawing breath and went to the wall, doesn't.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you.
A thought is a vine, and some thoughts nurture thorns that bleed the soul, and endless growth that blots your vision and strangles your trust. When I succumbed to myself, you patiently stood by me and cut the thistles that rooted in my skin. Your compassion is what freed us both, but compassion is a thing that must be nurtured, and you cannot nurture that which cannot change.
When know what you really want would be quick to free you.
And yet you did. First by giving me your life, and then by refusing to take mine. You don't need to turn back to the way things were before.
That cold fire has left your eyes. Are you finally willing to listen? There are few things more terrifying than one's own heart, and there is almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another. But the most terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only thing like you. Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it?
You know, I'm really interested in what the Wraith is gonna say, considering how much she hated me. Thank you for sharing yourself with me.
I'm aware of what it did to you. The understanding you've returned to me is a gift. What is a person? Is it their body?
Oh god, we get to see him go around from first person. Oh.
The eyes, peel the skin, strip the tendons, mince the meat, grind the bones. When it is all gone, do you still have who you started with? A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies that feel it.
Not my body, but I feel my body suffer.
Do you suffer now? Let go of what you think yourself to be and exist.
You know what? She makes a really good point. Considering how, oh, let's see if I could, yeah, I'll do it. Anyway, saying, because I guess well, if we remove death, there isn't really any, like, choice either. I'd say nothing really has any weight or meaning. There we go. There we go.
Nothing brings me
For yourself. There we go. Take her hands. Once the unyielding tension breaks. Alright, let's return to the main menu and new game.
You're on a path in the
Alright, what
woods.
shall I go for next? Memories. Okay. We only have one more of these vessels left. One more is just the divine, but it's very hard to kill a god. Suppose when he cut something out of you, a piece of you leaves of it. They said dice natures let swallow you whole. Fall to a feral captive. Come with the prince. Very literal sense. May involve but does not necessitate being eaten. Intriguing. I could make a war joke here. See the worst sight the person in the war can offer. There are many spirits that may live in the flames of passion. You don't need the world for your happy ending. Okay. I know, I'm gonna get the damsel and I'm gonna get like the ones that coincide with the damsel. Then I'm gonna get a witch. Okay, see you to the cabin. Just gonna speed through until I get to the new princesses. Into the basement without it. Because I'm basically
Hello?
Don't let.
hi.
Don't be a stranger.
You walk down the street. I am begging. You're
Seven.
only making.
Thank you.
No. You're doing the right. You walk up. They're large and heavy.
I'm guessing
Maybe it's some doubtful.
You know what it
there's
is?
some way to or if that does.
If we were stuck down, you attempt to make your someone. You make your easier for every.
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight panic.
If I could just get out of these.
She barely. As she rips her flesh from her bowl. It's the. Or you won't.
Save the princess.
Fine. Again, you cut into the blade is sharp. Her limb. She didn't know. She's. How is she still?
Thank you.
There we
Let's get
go.
out of-
No.
We approach the
Wait. Watch me.
warn her.
Stop that.
Something's.
Your body lunges forward, but the prince. Stop it. The
Resist.
blade. As your body remains.
We both.
She nervous.
I'm sorry.
She plunges it in.
Oh no.
Stay. For her sake. Whatever. She sinks.
I'm so.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
She looks so adorable when she's stabbing us to death.
With one last thrust of the knife, it can't just end. Oh, everything goes dark.
And then we get the damsel, and then we need to somehow die to the damsel.
A warning. She will. If only you knew what you did to us, you villain. Excuse me.
We got the simp on board with us again.
Forget he said anything, but he last. I think he.
Proceed to the cabin. Once again, already been through all this, so... Well, actually, no, I will need to, like, not speed through this. I don't want to do it. In fact,
The blade is.
I will save over... Save here. I'll save here. I'll save over this, because just in case I fuck it up.
The door to the bed, but it's a soft.
Hello.
Her voice. Okay, we don't even. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. You walk. My love. You know she may not. Oh, your spirit's plenty.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
What if we try and slay her, actually? Is that how we do it?
Wait, that's right. Well, only because you've died. We did nothing.
What happened after I died?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
Honestly, the world sucks. People are playing. I hope you bring a so purple room to all. No, I don't want the world to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
See, she didn't confess anything. She is innocent. Rescue. Don't you know? She's. If her hand could just. Because I'm not sure. Would you rather believe? I think I'd rather believe. One of us. Then let me show you a brand. No. You're what? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. You. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of. I can't believe. I told you.
I'm free.
The princess. If only one slip of the wrist. Luckily, who needs a weapon when we have the power of
What do we do now?
What are you gonna do?
spoken with the ranks.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Once again, this has very deep lore implications. Because because at the very end, if you ask when you leave, when you get to Bitter in the cabin, she says, "Well, I've never wanted any of this."
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a
To be
misunderstanding?
fair to her, no one's ever asked her. Hi, Gio. How are you doing?
Gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted.
Need a hint?
Truth.
No. I'll be fine with the power of safe scumming. Anything is possible. No backseating is needed.
I think I want to leave. And
The princess, and then she shrugged.
I don't know. That
Let's leave.
sounds perfect.
We have. I like to think. Look, I will mope about it. You and the and what happens after? Let's see. That's the foot. Did I do that last time?
Oh no.
She's right. Enough with. Of course. Are you listening to? I'm just along for the.
Okay. Yeah. You.
You place your hand and block.
Opens.
I knew it. You and the princess.
The
make
narrator
your way
just-
with the blade. That's right. You take the wait, but you ignore the pleas of the foolish little voice and strike. The princess's eyes grow wide with terror.
That doesn't really look like terror.
But she does. Your blade pierces her heart, and she collapses pathetically to the ground.
I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
What? You're bleeding to death.
My love, you did nothing wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not you.
I'm going to die now. I think that's what you want.
What?
And just like that,
What?
sick. You took part in the murder of the fairest creature that's ever lived.
I'm sorry, this
Feels
Smitten has kind of like cringe taste. The damsel is a fucking wet wipe.
grief-stricken, inconsolable. You'll get over it. You just saved everyone. Get over it. You smarmy ass. There's nothing in the world worth getting over it for. We might as well just end it all. You raise the blade. Yeah, let's not make any rash.
Well, let's see.
What? You won't use your fancy reverse psycho. All of you may have previously thought that my passions were too great to stifle, but those were merely passions of joy. My passions of sorrow run deeper than the ocean itself, and you'll find that they are far more unstiflable. Haven't you? Haven't you all? What? What don't you believe? You plunge the blade into your own heart and collapse to the floor. You can't be. I'm not. That's right. You're all. Everything goes dark.
Oh, you die. The Grey. Ooh.
You're on a path in the wood.
Oh, there's no woods though.
You horrid monster. Do you think just because we've returned to the woods you've earned my forgiveness? Our beloved had best be alive and well when we return to the cabin, or you'll never know the end of my wrath. She won't be alive and well when we return to that cabin, because she's dead. We killed her. You killed her. And so I killed you. And you clearly didn't do a good enough job. I'm still here. Oh, and I'm still here too. If you lot get to be blessed with seemingly eternal life, that must mean she's still there, waiting for us to throw ourselves at her feet in remorse. I doubt it. I think I'm better at killing than you are.
Yeah, I'm with the cold on this one. Smitten only succeeded because the damsel's a complete wet wipe.
Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2? It's our 3rd. What gave it away? Your open discussions. I couldn't care less what he knows. Every second we stand around arguing in the woods is a second that I'm anxiously worrying about her. Take us to the cabin and take us there now. With each passing moment, our relationship may be damaged even further. Though I fear the rift between us may already be permanent. And if it is permanent, then what? You'll kill us again. Oh, you just wait and see. My vengeance will echo the depths of my bereavement. Don't provoke him. I prefer if we didn't die again. I'm not fond of dying. Why not? You've already done it twice. It was unpleasant. It was only unpleasant because you think it's supposed to be unpleasant. I'll make you feel what I feel if it's the last thing I do. And mark my words, you won't like it when it happens.
Told me, I wonder if you ever experienced what the Fury does. I wonder if you can say, oh, you only say unpleasant because it's unpleasant. Enjoy being completely turned to a pile of glob of flesh and organs
Exciting.
and molded like clay.
See you try.
See if it's really all in the head then.
Well, I'm not just. I'm looking good. I am too. Can I talk now? Yes, I can. Great. Now that you're listening, let me remind you that if you're here in the woods, it means that the princess is not.
But there is no woods, buddy.
Her very existence currently poses a direct threat to the entire world.
See to the cabin.
I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives. Oh, we'll muck it up all right. We'll get our happy ending, even if it damns each and every person who's ever lived. Whatever you do, don't let him influence a single decision. He's clearly lost it. I hate that I'm agreeing with him on anything, but I really don't like being at the whims of someone so unstable. It's stressful. Yes. Having all those feelings isn't very productive, is it? But we're just passengers here. Why
Get a different ending if I tried killing the damsel when she was, you know, just chained up instead of waiting.
You're saying that it is. Are you even alive? What's the point of doing anything if you're not going to feel a single emotion? I don't know. I just exist. And that's fine with me. This is horribly unproductive.
See to the cabin, epic style.
The interior of the cabin feels dry and brittle. Ancient dust-covered wooden beams hold up a crumbling
Oh, there she is. Hello. Hello, Lou Sally.
Each elegantly carved detail of the stately building preserved in an extended stasis. Everything here has been kept safe and dry and lifeless. But you're not alone. You can feel something watching you. There is a figure
Have you found me a body?
against the dusty wood
No,
far
this
away.
is very much not a body. It's quite the opposite, actually.
Is that her? Our beloved. So she does live. She doesn't look very alive to me. Before you can make a move, the figure is the door at the mirror. Is this not? That's strange. Maybe it's God. Perhaps it's God because an oh so deserved guilt has started to worm its way into each and every one of you. Perhaps all of you do feel just as bad as I about what we've done. Though if you felt the oppressive guilt I feel, we would have manifested that weapon directly into our heart. I suppose it doesn't matter why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do this right. So why don't you march?
Found me a worthy vessel. Oh, well, look, come on. I have like 3 more cycles left to do. No, actually, well, I know I've got 4 more. I've got 4 more. I'm just on your save side. Save. So, I got 4 more. You'll find a good one. Approach the mirror.
You make your It's
Directly.
time. You reach forward and play so much. I see. No way left to.
Into the basement and
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an antique staircase lit by weak torchlight. The air here is so stale it practically stands still, as if the very molecules of this place have been fossilized, trapped for eons until your arrival. Even the blaze of the torches can't penetrate the odorless air, as if they'd run out of fuel to burn ages ago, their light still flickering more out of habit than from adhering to a physical reality. A wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs, face veiled in shadow. There she is again. My love. She's just an old memory. Your eyes lock for a...
I'm sorry about that. So are we good?
Do you think she's upset with us? Don't like being here unarmed after what happened last time. I feel so exposed. Of course she's livid, and with good reason. You aren't helping. Are you scared of a little ghost? What's she going to do? Look at us until we feel bad? She can
Once
do what
again,
she wants.
You haven't seen the Spectre. Or the Wraith, for that matter.
As you descend
She
the
could very much
flights,
fuck us up.
the form of the princess comes into view. The skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain. This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom. See? She's dead. No,
What foul trickery is this? How can this be? We just saw her alive and well a moment ago, floating away transparently.
Smitten, let me tell you about something called a ghost.
Whatever we saw was a ghost. Thought we were all on the same page. Do try to keep up. Your thoughts are interrupted by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock. You turn to see the shade of the princess staring down at you from the top of the stairs, clutching a brightly burning torch. So that's where the blade is. It's already in her heart. And yet she isn't dead. She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before? Oh, for the love of... Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon. Your pristine blade sticking out of her chest. This is extremely bad. Catastrophic, even. Yeah, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying or destroying, if we want to be a little more death neutral, seems off the table. We make amends. She obviously still holds us in her heart. She's bearing a torch for us and everything. But she hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk like this?
It does look like her mouth is sewn shut. Oh, never mind.
That angelic voice. I missed you too, my beloved. You sure snapped back to your old self quick. Yes. Seeing her dazzling countenance again has reignited the warmth in my heart. I have found it in me to forgive the sins this body has committed. We can have our perfect romance after all.
This is a bad place. We're supposed to be together, but it keeps making us hurt each other.
The torch falls from the princess's hand and bounces down the stairs.
It'll be so much better when it's gone.
The skeletal wood of the basement, perfectly dry after uncountable years of desiccation, immediately catches fire.
Oh no.
Trying to kill us. A misplaced escalation of her passions, but clearly she still cares for us. I say we burn with her.
Really is the true simp, isn't it? Oh, you better be I'm sorry.
I'm not mad at you. You gave me so much to think about. And it's all going to be over soon. It's all going to be better.
She's holding a grudge. She wouldn't. She's perfect. The fire grows quickly, devouring the basement, dancing up the walls and painting every surface with strokes of flame. You're choked by smoke, and the air around you grows uncomfortably warm.
I don't know how we're getting out of this one, lads.
Burned to death before. I wonder how it's going to feel. Bad. I bet it'll feel really, really bad. Yes, it will be terrible. So you'd better come up with something to do and fast. Your personal safety is far from the only thing she's threatening right now. I think a bit of fiery passion is good for the world. You're just trying to spoil her fun.
Oh yes, the fun of burning us to death.
Spoiling anything. I'm trying to prevent oblivion.
Dying apart kept us apart. Dying together will keep us together.
See? Everything's fine. She wants to be with us. Yeah, in a bad way. She just has a unique way of expressing.
He really is a tier 3 sub, isn't he?
The heat grows in intensity as the flames draw ever nearer. You can practically feel your skin sizzling already. If you're going to try and stop her from killing you and destroying the whole world, you'd better do something, and you'd better do it now. I wonder if we look good right now. Fire makes a lot of things look good. I can only imagine how dazzling our eyes are in the dancing flames. Do you think she's noticed?
Maybe.
To burn to death. We don't have to, right?
Maybe I should try actually leaving. I'm gonna rush to the door.
As you rush up the stairs, the entire cap, you ignore the princess. But it's no use. As layers of you peel away,
Oh,
more
no.
seeping burns. You
For
feel a
her.
hand on yours. You turn to see the princess, face bright and smile wide with manic affection. She clutches you close to her chest, watching with loving eyes as the flames eat you away, bit by bit. The pain is unbearable at first. Every inch of you screams comes as your flesh is stripped away, your muscles
And yet she's not
stiffen,
immune to it, strangely
your
enough.
blood boiling in your veins. But it isn't long before the flames take your nerves, and with them, your ability to feel much of anything. See? That wasn't so bad. It was so bad. But somehow, nothing is so much worse. You'll get used to it. There are still the feelings of the heart. Those
My brother in Christ, you are burning alive.
they always do in the end. You just haven't experienced enough. Eventually you'll want them to stop too. You'll make them stop. Trust me. The princess's smile never fades. Her skin peels away, and then her muscle, until all you can see is her charring skull, locked in an eternal grin. It's very romantic, really. We got our happy ending after all. We can die happy.
Despite you do not die, and she's gone.
She's gone.
I guess we're just left with no skin now.
I'm begging you. Yes, ignore them.
Here's your affection. Alright, now we just, vessel rating time. Where's she gonna put on the tier list?
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel. Nothing, as there is no exit. Bring me more perspective.
Alright.
She asks, you won't.
Oh, she doesn't do the rating of the first one. Never mind. Okay, what should I go for next? A bit too of my liking. Yeah, a bit too crispy. Alright, let me just have a look. See here? The grey. Seen the worst sights a prison the world can offer. You don't need the world for your happy ending. Okay, hang on a moment. Let me do a bit of trolling. Do I still keep it? Do I... No, actually, load.
The blade is your implement.
I don't know. Please say I still keep the grey. Yes, okay, I can save Scum, that is awesome. I know what I'll do. Didn't see about that. Into the basement.
But it's a soft. Yes. My love. You know she met. Oh, your spirit.
It's you.
Did you hear? She called flat. Wait, that's right. Well, only because he met. And you've done. We nothing.
Then we just rescue the princess.
I think I want. No.
Speed rescue 80%.
Listen, I told
I'm free.
the princess. Luckily, who needs a weapon?
What do we do now?
It'd just be all her boobs are biggest in this run. Or they're just more visible, making you think that it's bigger.
That sounds perfect.
The princess. We have. I like to think. Look, I will mope about it. You and what? Let's see. Did I do that last?
Oh no.
She's right. Enough. Of course. You listen. I'm just.
Okay. Yeah.
Dragon Witchwood or Thornlooker? I'm gonna try. Yeah, I need to go for those next as well. I think I'm gonna
Place
do
your
that route.
hand. Lock. I knew it. You were blade. That's right. There's still a chance.
You're not
Good
doing
job.
that.
No, that's not. Yes. What?
Yeah.
What? That's Did you suggest? You answered me.
But the doors.
Wait. She's not.
Yeah.
But I don't know you. This is really what you want, though, isn't it?
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
I guess we could do that.
She doesn't seem happy about
Hmm.
it. But she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she? I don't know. She has a point.
True.
She doesn't know us. No. It has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess, if we just say the right things, if we just showed her the contents of our heart, she'd be happy here.
I don't like where you're going with this one,
As the
Smithson.
voice thinks its thought, your hands raise, fingers pointing towards your chest, and then... What? No, you absolutely do not do that. Oh, but I do. What? What is he doing? We can't see unless you tell us. Are you sure you want to know? I suppose I can't stall forever. You plunge your nails into your chest, digging deep, grasping for a handhold. And you find it, your fingers curling around your ribs.
Oh no, what are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider.
I'm not. Well, I mean, you might be this princess.
And
Kind of.
yet,
Actually, no, not personality-wise.
done,
But like appearance. Look at.
isn't it? Will be soon. You yank violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself apart inch by painful inch. Your exposed heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest. The loosened threads of your body unfurling to cover the surface of the room. Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't know she wants.
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something.
The princess, mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and then everything goes dark and we die? Yes.
Yeah. Epilogue. Happily ever after.
You're on a path, mate. Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh. Huh. So you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part.
We're not in the
You're
cabin. We're already in the
We've
cabin.
been here before. Well, not here, but...
Says
I'm sure you know
confidently
what
towards the
we're
voice of
talking
the
about.
protagonist.
About the
Which one of the
local
voices would you say?
Now, he's clearly disorientated. I'm sure all this new info is going to come as quite a shock to him. Best if we're gentle. Right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome! Thank you. I'm just happy to be here. Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. Well, we know that now, thanks to you. We're all so lucky to be stuck with, working with someone so well informed. You can count on us to do things right from here on out. I'm going to describe the room now. The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls, their multicolored glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. An iron chandelier hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering light, vaguely illuminating the massive room. This is a house fit for royalty. Before you, there isn't a blade, is there? That's not good.
Looks like we have to rescue her. Unless she has a blade. Approach the mirror and...
Now this is tricky. My eyes say there's a mirror, but my brain says there isn't one. Look, if you need help, just raise your hand, and I'll guide it where it needs to go. You reach for it. I'm just glad we can all agree, and then you push the door open. Marvelous. We can proceed. It would seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all. Rather, they go up. They're draped in fine carpet, too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, it doesn't work here at all. This place is nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown me off my rhythm. Don't worry about it, boss. You're doing great. I'm not, but I appreciate the encouragement. Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess. No, you absolutely do. Just because she lives in a nice house doesn't mean she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality. It's in her very nature. Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
As much as I desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it. The more we think, the worse this gets. Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what we're used to.
Oh, I wonder what she's
I'd
made.
like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice. Gotta say, I'm
Get
with
some
him on
top
this one,
scran
Ross.
from the princess.
Never nice things ever been a problem. That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. I need to stop talking. I need to stop talking. Just go upstairs, okay? This hall, like the one below,
Hey, where is it?
grand and beautiful. Torches bathe the room in warm, comforting light, just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall, woven with scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance. The many cloth eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the center of the room, the princess seated at its far end. Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the
There it is.
princess's neck. So that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart. Okay.
I'm not gonna kill her though, but I'm definitely gonna take her outside if that's possible.
Cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved. That's easy. Yeah, that is easy, isn't it? So, where's the rush?
Yeah, let's get some scran first.
Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit
Where's
down?
dinner? You said you'd make dinner.
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you. You're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
Isn't that better? It is better, right?
Yeah? You mentioned dinner on the stairs.
Oh, right, dinner. I totally forgotten about it.
The flames burn
Oh.
bright, and a shadow dives across the table.
That's not the real princess. For how many shadowed at you.
Again. I'm sure you're hungry.
Am I ever?
Yeah.
Look at this spread. It's a feast fit for a kid. Yeah. After everything we've been through, we could use a break. More than that, we deserve a break.
Yeah, let's have some
You begin
scran.
to feast, and the princess follows suit, her soft smile never fading. The food is more exquisite than you ever could have imagined. You sample countless otherworldly dishes, sauces and bread and hearty stews whose tastes dance across your tongue. This really is... It is the best meal, but then it's over. And you're just as hungry as when you began.
Wasn't
not
that
real.
perfect? We should do it again.
The shadow washes across the table. A good meal is still a good... And then it's over.
You're still hungry too, right? I know this wasn't as good as it was last time, but we just have to do it again. That's all.
No.
It'll be perfect if
Oh,
we
no.
just do it again.
So the shadow sweeps over the meat is fine, the bread is fine.
Oh
You
no.
sample the side dishes and does it? Because it seems like the taste,
Yep.
regardless
We need to
of
break.
quality, it's over.
No, something was wrong that time. But maybe I was just tasting it wrong. It looks just as good as it did the first time. It shouldn't taste like this.
Again, the shadow. The meat is greasy. The bread is tough, its crust hurting your jaw as you
Oh
chew.
no.
The grey vegetables are barely worth the effort of... I'm so... Well, it's still free food. We didn't... At least you still have the memory of how good it was the first
Christmas
time.
is coming up.
Right?
Maybe I'll try and find space and time to maybe do something with Christmas with Sally, Christmas themed. For some reason, I only have one day. I've only been given one day a week for when I go back home for work. For some reason, I mean, on one hand, it gives me free time to like do stuff. On the other hand, it's like money. For the record, we're just joking. I'm trying to. I know. I don't even get anything from like. I've just been trying to like concentrate on the game. That's why I've been like talking to chat. That is all.
I'm so...
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
No.
I'm a fan of whatever just happened. I don't want to sit in the dark. Losers sit in the dark. I want to sit in a brightly lit, spacious room where we can see our beautiful, queenly wife. As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other three torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls. Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
Happened to the torch? As soon as he says it wrong, I just think you said something you wanted to say.
But it was wrong. I took away a piece of our light. I'm not supposed to do that. I don't want him to be upset with me.
Who's he? Who is he?
He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I think he made this place.
Dear
for
God,
us.
part of us
Is
stayed
she
behind.
talking about a real voice, like us? But we're at the head of the table. We should be in charge. Is he more powerful than we are?
Wait, where did Smitten go?
The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment, but you don't.
The
feel
Smith has
it.
been awfully quiet.
Giving us the cold shoulder, I say. Asserting his dominance in the power structure. Regardless, it would seem that he, if there is a
Due to Megatus wrestler.
isn't
No,
something
it's
we can
fine.
talk
I
to.
should have. I should have time to do it. I've been kind of slacking. I say my like drawing stuff like for gore, so I should have enough time to like maybe like join you on a stream or something. Do like a raid. I need to like get ready for that requires a raid as well.
He
Can't
says
forget.
his words are just for me. But he wants me to ask, isn't this enough? Isn't this what you wanted him to do? He says he's tired. I don't think he'll answer anything else you have to say.
This isn't fair. If I could just talk to him for 2 seconds, I'm sure we could sort this out and figure out a balanced power structure that works better for everyone. But no, he's decided he's above talking to little guys like us, huh?
What is this place? Excuse me.
But as you attempt to get up, the torches flare. There will be no getting up. There will be no attempts to slay her. At least not for now. The princess smiles nervously.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. That's just how it works here. We don't have to go anywhere anymore. We have everything we need.
Did we eat Smitten? No, I'm implying that the Smitten is the guy but is a shadow.
He just wants us to
Yeah,
be happy.
like and Geo says. It doesn't feel like it.
Like we've been given everything someone else has told us we wanted. But it isn't what we want.
As the words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out. Again, the remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
This is awful. Isn't it great that we're all having such a lovely time together? We just have to stay positive and realize how happy we are. Then all of those lights will stay on and keep showing us all the cool stuff we have. Yeah, sure.
He's being sarcastic, hero. That's a torch. Are you actually happy here?
The princess starts to hyperventilate, her quick breaths punctuating the uncomfortable silence between you.
Yes. Why wouldn't I be? Let's not talk about it.
She's being defensive.
Hmm.
And we all know being defensive is a sign of weakness.
We need to tell you the truth.
I don't feel anything.
Yeah.
The torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
Or ask if you said it's the wall, what would you
I
choose?
think I'd like to dance under the stars.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah.
But
Let's
there
go.
aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
As she says that, the shadow rushes forward and tightens its grip on her wrists.
Cope and Sieve, Shadow,
Happy
Cope
here.
and Sieve.
I don't think I ever was.
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
There it is. Okay, I misremembered. I saw that line in the fan art, so I misattributed it to the, Actually, no, she does say something in the ending. She does. I'm just, trolling myself. Are you okay?
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
No, it feels like an important part of me is gone. But I'm still here. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know how I'm supposed to pick up the pieces.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do you still care about me?
Of course, yeah.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to say that. I still care about you, too, so maybe this wasn't all bad.
She's so precious.
But I don't think this place is for us anymore. I think we need to go.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
As the princess steps toward, the corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile, and she gently takes your hand in hers. She's cold and a little clammy, but her skin against yours is the most real thing you have ever felt. You're offering surprisingly little resistance. If we leave the cabin, doesn't that end the world? He's right, you know. You're giving us some real mixed signals, boss. Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think
We
there are
actually
worse
convinced.
things than the end of the world.
We've actually convinced the narrator to our side. Oh my goodness.
Well, this is less work for us, anyways. Think what you will. I'm done fighting. You and the princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance. And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me, even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. Genuinely, I do. He's really gone, isn't he? No boss anymore? No one left to tell us what to do? I guess we'll have to be our own boss then. About time.
The stars are so beautiful.
I went past you. A comfortable quiet.
I meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
Oh. Then you pulls through from graceful step. Remember the guy who's a shared thumping of your hearts beating in perfect unison. I'm glad the long quiet didn't spoil this moment. Her face, worn and tired, brightens as fast as you move. A soft, sad smile winding and winding to reflects only genuine affection. You send her out to a wide spin, and your arms stretch to their limits. Only the tenuous grasp of your hand in hers hold you together. You share a gaze that feels like it lasts forever.
Thank you for taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
Oh. This might be one of the sweetest endings out of the whole thing. Oh my goodness. But you don't get a chance to respond, so you're taken away.
Is that
Okay, approach the mirror. Ignore him. Then we do the whole, like, see to the cabin. Cabin, approach this.
Something. Nothing. There is no bring. More than.
Okay.
She asks that you won't.
No vessel, no vessel, rating, but, you know. Alright, okay. I know what I must do.
You make your way. Oh, we're not gonna ignore him.
See to the cabin.
The interior of the blade.
Take the blade. Enter the basement. Wait, no. I fucked up.
Basement creaks open. Her voice.
Who's there?
Oh no, I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. Actually, you know what? I haven't actually. Oh yeah, I have fucked up. We'll just take back to the princess. Okay. I was gonna go for the witch ending, but actually no.
Don't let. Good. You walk down the street. Focus on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No.
Then why did you bring in?
She makes a. Don't you dare. It's fine.
Drop it.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just.
Will be. Don't know what you're hoping to.
So here we are, What an awkward start to a relationship.
How long have you been down here?
No,
How would I get you out of here?
can't. Don't.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't,
I could still salvage this.
well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her shot. She isn't. She is.
Oh,
You know. Oh, you have to. You walk up there large and head
if you don't have the key,
doubtful.
that would be fine. I can.
She speak. If we were stuck down here for long enough, you would. You make your way
Positive.
easier.
I heard the door slam. The knife.
You won't. Again, you cut into the blade. Is she doing so much as us? How is she so composed?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Close the lock door.
No, we won't have. As the princess. Wait, watch me. You bring. Okay. Though the blade left a deep gash.
Are you serious? I don't know what came over you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do? But I don't have to tell you that. I'll go ahead and show.
Thank you. You swing your arm towards her throat, but she's ready for it. You drop the blade. She lets go, and faster than you can react, there's a ringing in your ears. You're
Ooh.
fairly certain you can fall to your knees. Your bare every blow is as.
Which one is it?
She places a conf.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
We can get the apotheosis. We can get the... Oh, the tower. Okay, we're gonna get apotheosis. And I need to save beforehand in case I do something daft again. Alright. So, let me have a look here. We might resist the divine, but it's very hard to kill a god. There's no shame in failing. Anniversary. Alright. Proceed to the cabin.
We might. You're being just. I agree. Rest. So.
Proceed to the cabin. We'll step on kill the kill field.
We don't.
Enter the basement without the blade.
You shouldn't. We need. It doesn't.
We're gonna resist her, but we won't kill her, and then she, like, kills us.
The little bird. I see you. And more than a little
She's.
Kneel.
No.
But the words don't leave your mouth.
That's my good little bird. The last time we met, what draws you back here? Speak.
The last time nobody should have. And you. He's being mellowed. That's.
Remain silent.
Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open? Do you think your skull can save your thoughts from being seen?
There's nothing she can't do.
Confused, meek, a chorus of submissive indecision. Is
The
that
heel
why
step
you
on
came
kill
to
the
me
kill
tonight?
field. The heel clicks in anime is iconic, to be
It
honest.
doesn't matter.
Are you guys watching the Game Awards, by the way? I won't be able to, it's too late for me, but I'm really hoping we finally get Mega Man news this year.
Destined to end the world.
It's like... I know it's been, like, years since the leaks, and it may just be cope, and they may have cancelled it or whatever, but, like... They predicted it was gonna sell the most. I don't think they would kill a game that was predicted to sell the most out of, like, any Mega Man game. On one hand, that could mean there's some, like, nasties in the game, like live service or microtransactions. That would suck, but... I mean, we had Mega Man 11 during 2019, 2018, so... And that's when, like, the whole, like, microtransaction cancel was, like, started to, like, become really popular. And it had none of that crap in it, so... There's a chance it'll be unharmed.
Fundamental truth to my being that the collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
She's inevitable.
Yeah.
No, you know the limits of your privilege, little bird. There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place
I'll
for
be
something
awake during the
worthy
game
to
was.
be
Well, yeah,
kept.
because it's like during your time
A
zone.
priest,
Very much been the
perhaps,
waking
or
hours.
a pet.
Doesn't mean you have to. You can be whatever you want to be.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that
Wish luck,
cannot
thank
see
you.
the divine truth that shines
Fingers
in
crossed.
my heart.
Don't be rude. It's not rude. That's exactly.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful God unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am.
What
or
bird would you be?
everything
Oh, good
I'm
question,
bound
actually.
to become.
Hmm.
It isn't even worthy of what I was.
I'd think I'd be a heron or a teal duck. They're pretty cool. Maybe even a wren. Gonna have elected sort of birds, but those are the ones I like find really cool. Actually, no, I think I'm gonna say a wren. I think a wren probably suits me the most. I'm just a little guy.
Destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity. The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world. And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn. Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours. Your will. All you need to do now is break.
No, you can't just give in to her.
There's still something in the way. Is that a
That's impossible.
You're a small one. A shriveling little worm stretched
Hmm.
No. What do you?
I don't care.
Oh fuck.
Rise, my little,
Without hesitation.
break my.
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't even have all you.
I don't believe what happens then.
Poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe. It's easy. Please.
No! I fumbled this.
All right. Her chains shatter.
What a good.
What happens there? Bruh, I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. Okay. Okay, let's reload. No. I wanna load, buddy. Proceed to the cabin. I'm gonna take the blade. I need to take the blade.
She will lie. She will cheat. We might. Can we tell not your bitch? I agree.
Proceed to the cabin. Yep.
The interior of the. We don't.
I think I know what I need to do. Into the basement.
The door. It's her. You need to. Should it.
Continue down the stairs.
Making your way down the spiral. The princess.
Confirm
towers
some.
over you,
It's,
almost
look,
glowing in
I
the deep
fumbled. It's
stars.
okay. I didn't. I thought I would still have some way to resist without.
You brought that.
Tighten your grip, love, bruh.
Oh,
Kneel.
No.
Kneel.
Your legs buckle.
That's my good little. The last time we met. What draws you back? Speak.
The last time nobody should have. And he's back.
Do you? Perhaps you need another pick.
Do it. No object. Don't know as your eye.
Pick
You
up the
reach
blade.
Stand
You can feel a creaking. The princess up.
to define me. Take that knife.
What? You don't.
This.
Oh, your hand lift. No, you cut the blade.
Look at you. It's but you're not the one. Is that a person?
That's impossible.
A shrivel.
No.
I don't care what you.
You bring the blade. No. goes dark.
And you die. There we go, the apotheosis.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path, oh, let me guess, and at the end of the path is a cabin. Excuse me? Come on, man. We can see it right in front of us. And besides, we've been here like, what, 5 times already?
There are 2 in this iteration, but a
I
lot
think this
more
is
in other
3.
ones. Oh, 3.
Who cares? The woods are always the worst part anyway. Nothing ever happens in them. I care. Every single time you've been here, it means an entire other reality has been damned to oblivion. One reality is already an incalculable loss. And there is a massive difference between 3 and 5. Feels like the numbers getting thrown around here. Numbers like 5. Numbers like entire realities. At the end of the day, don't you get? So what?
There we go.
Just because she made us kill. Fine. Do we please?
Alright, let's go. Let's hit them.
Obviously, we find a third choice that nobody wants. You all talk about choices and freedom, but there is no choice when it comes to the will of. I'm going to cut you off right
Good
now.
luck, bro.
There's not a god, and the more times you fail, the
I think we still find a way. I'm broken. Head to the cabin.
even the end. Any you already know it.
Let's see to the cabin.
As you step forward, you're flung backwards, violently slamming into a tree.
There she is. Oh my goodness, great. Biblically accurate princess, let's go.
Body unfurling from some vast space as she stands upright to face you. The world bows to her. The ruined landscape shifts, trees and stone and the ground itself succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her like a great black hole.
Finally, the little bird has set me free. This is always how it was going to end. And this is always how it was going to begin.
There's a loud thunk.
Take the blade. Let's go.
Yeah, this feels right. She doesn't get to just smugly stand over us like we don't matter. Let's take her down a peg. You're not going to win. Even if that's all. See how everything's floating around her? I bet we could make it if we just jumped really high.
Yes, let's do that actually.
You gather yourself. Closing your eyes, it's time.
Charge into oblivion.
You launch yourself towards the princess. The pull of her gravity catches you, carrying you across the ground into the violent swirl of her orbit.
Such defiance even now. Do it then. Show me what you think it takes to end that which is destined to end everything.
Don't you see how hopeless this is? She fears nothing. That's right, she doesn't. So she has no idea what she's in for. With a heavy thump, you
Oh my goodness. Oh,
It's
shit.
now or never. We've come this far. You strike, but her skin is like steel. Though you stab at her again and again, the wounds are superficial, mere etchings in a sprawling surface. You see? It was
This game is gonna
always
fun 10 for anime girls. We really are entering Giantess territory here. Looks like there's a vor ending as well.
It's not pointless. It
Getting
can't be.
DeviantArty up tonight.
If there wasn't some hope we could succeed.
Is that all?
The princess plucks you from her chest, pinching the scruff of your neck delicately between 2 fingers as she brings you to eye level.
I forgive you your transgressions, but my destiny is inescapable.
She thinks she's so much better than us. There has to be something else we can do. We're not going out like. Offered us forgiveness. You would turn down such an incredible gift. You would turn away from her glory for something
Broken can be
else.
just as much of a simp as the smitten. Hold the blade at her eye.
Yes, let's get you concentrate your. And then nothing. It pierces her cornea. She howls, recoiling in pain, and you fall from her distracted hand. You hit the ground with a painful thud. She narrowly misses you as she comes crashing down to her knees.
So I've misread you. You are not the willful key that will turn the lock of my liberation. You are an enemy to be smitten by my hand.
The princess holds up her monumental hand, its glowing palm radiating a blinding light. It grows and grows until it's all you can
What's the way
see.
plus game cost me her and her
And
Ato, you can say boob here. You can say boob. I'm not gonna ban you for it. Just like a heads up, if any of you out here saying unalive, smex, PDF, any of that like TikTok shit, not on. Say the real deal. I will not do anything about you for it. YouTube most likely won't like delete your comment. I put comment moderation to like none.
The inferno incinerates
Calling everyone might call it.
everything
Oh,
that
that
is
sounds nasty.
here. With it. No, no, that's not right. Why is it hot?
You leave me no other choice. Suffer for the crime you have committed against me.
Nothing left to burn, yet you still support them.
But I'm no better than you, am I?
There we go. Vessel yoinked. Approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Approach her. So big, you don't even see the whole vessel.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes. Whenever you are
Vessel
this
rating?
one sits at the cusp of awakening. A new god waiting to be born. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart. Do not mourn her, for she has finally found her light.
Alright, hello, can I go back, please?
We will meet again.
There we go, everything goes dark, and we die.
You're-
Right, okay, I know what I must do now.
You make your
See,
way up.
heal, but I can't
You
see as
will-
well
you're gonna
anymore.
go through with this, right? Ignore him.
Yeah, that sucks.
The interior of the
Into the basement.
don't
Wait, real?
ice.
Come downstairs.
You walk down the. I am.
Hi. I hope you brought something.
You were.
Let's go. 3-hour change would be a big mistake. Grabbing the chains.
Thank you.
You're making no. You're doing what? They're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't.
Maybe it's some doubtful.
Any more ideas?
Or if that.
She off. If we were you attempted to make a
Goes above the stairs.
I
Okay.
heard the door slam.
there's a slight.
If I could just get.
She barely as she rips. It's the blade, or you won't.
Save the princess.
Against you cut. The blade is sharp, and it her limb. She didn't know. How is she?
Thank you. Now let's.
Close
get
the
out of
locked
here.
door.
As the prince. Wait. Watch me. Okay. You bring the blade down to strike at them, but she's fast.
We could have gotten out of here together. Were you just lying to me this whole time? I
Yes.
don't know.
She pounces on you with the same, but it's not enough to stop.
Now
her.
we gotta die to her.
As much as I'd prefer, everything goes dark, and
The witch.
you're on a path in the. You're here.
Alright, proceed to the cabin. You have any interest stories? I got bitten by a dog once.
Before you go any
I
further.
had to go in the hospital for like a week or so. Well, that was like that was less than a week actually. I had to have stitches and everything. My nose was like coming off. It was horrendous. One of my front teeth knocked out as well. I was only 9 when it happened. I was at one of my there was like a family barbecue at my nan's, not my nan's house. It was like my uncle's mother's house. No, my aunt's mother's house because she. And the dog. I just petted her dog, and then he just fucking yonked me.
She will
There was that, I guess.
She will cheat, and she will do everything.
There's
in her
also the
power
time
to
age
stop you
2
from
where I
saving her.
busted my head open on the day of my birthday on my on my grandma's table.
Don't worry.
Those are like my biggest injury stories, really. The main pieces of character development. Alright, take the blade, enter the basement. Actually, let's save. I'm not nasty.
I recognize that voice.
voices.
She must have you confused with some. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we could. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decision? Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop lingering. Fine. You're the boss. You can just make out the shape.
And there you are. One hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp blade, no doubt.
Oh shit, I don't think I've got the right one.
That's no fair.
Hang on a minute. Fall to a feral captive. The witch. The fawn. Come on with the princess in a very literal sense. Okay, I can still probably, like, with a bit as a cake, but thing. It was like a while ago. That's, I don't know. The tooth being knocked out has like caused more problems for me than my face being like fucked up. Because I had to get it put back in when it was dead, and I got fucking sepsis from the tooth several years later. And then I got it took out. I've got like a false tooth now. It's a bridge. It's like a piece of metal, like gluing it to my gums and stuff.
So, we've good.
She's oh, that's pretty sure. Call it. Well, do you remember? No, I don't. I'm just glad we could put. Is it all behind? Just let's don't talk to her.
Well,
Okay,
do you think that being direct murder and betrayal are still
See this?
better violence?
As you close the distance, readying, she takes advantage. She could have gotten out of those. The whole woman after my own heart, really. It's a shame we're playing opposite team. This is why you couldn't just abandon her here. Left.
You must have known I would be ready for you. Deep in your heart, you know the same things about me.
As you brush the silk from your eyes, the princess tackles you. Flat.
We were always going to kill each other here.
She buries her teeth.
the old.
She's distracted. In for a penny, right? As the princess rips meat from
Bastard. Even face to face, you find a way to stab
Pet
me.
the kitty. I would if she wasn't like tearing me apart right now.
We don't have to. Of course we do. Fighting clean won't help us win. It takes a wretch to know it. Are we? We've got dirt. No arguments here. You're doing it. If we win, we won't be at the bottom. You'll stop right here if you keep daydreaming. Don't let yourself get distracted thinking. None of us ever said we stopped fighting.
As long as we don't get the fawn after this, we're fine.
Eyes gouged, skin scratched bloody, hair ripped and nails broken. Every
Death by Snoo Snoo. This is not Snoo Snoo, this is something else entirely.
Princess have broken a dozen times over. That's nice and all, but are we winning?
No.
Nobody's winning. I thought playing dirty was supposed to give you the upper hand, but I suppose that doesn't work if you both sink to the same lows. Still, at least you're not losing. The princess cackles maniacally as the fracas continues. But behind her cackle, you hear the low groan of walking wood.
Oh, she's the witch after all, she's magical aside.
The groaning thing. Why is the wood making noise? Who cares about the groan? It's just a sound. Things make sounds all the time. I care about the groan. Doesn't that mean something bad is happening?
Probably does.
Yes, well, I'm afraid that's the sound of the basement getting smaller.
Oh.
You hear that, you pathetic wretch? Those are the roots of the wild, and they're coming to choke the breath from your lungs.
She is the witch, she used to actually do some, like, you know, magic.
Excuse me, what? You and the princess disengage for a brief moment, just long enough to get your bearings. Behind you, the basement door has been sealed over, thick roots barring your only exit from the dirt pit. And slowly, but very perceptibly, the roots are closing in on you both.
That's right. They're coming for you. And they won't stop until there's nothing left down here but them.
Go out fighting.
You attack the princess once more, and once more the two of the roots twist around you both, binding your limbs, and at first it's almost gentle. The two of you lifted delicately off the ground.
Go on, as long as this doesn't give us the, fuck,
Soon gives way to tightness. That
the fawn,
gives
we should
way
be
to
fine.
bulging pressure as they begin to the sound of creaking wood is drowned out by the snaps and pops of your bones, pain flooding your senses as you feel your skin deform, being shaken
I thought she'd have control over the basement since, you know, the witch.
Tears well up in the princess's eyes, her own bones splintering and flesh swelling with
can't wait to do this again. You wretched little thing. I hate you, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
The pressure is unbearable. You can't breathe. Your vision
There's still the
spinning with
beast
dread,
and witch.
your head
Maybe.
pounding as everything
She's like a
tightens.
witch's familiar.
Then you pop.
The wild. Okay, we got a new one. Let's go. We got a new one.
We are a path in the woods. We have no beginning.
What the scallop? No narrator? All these fuse, where does one thing end and the other begin? Ah, they clickbaited me.
His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that?
Okay, there he is.
That's
All
not-
reliable.
That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here? I think this is our third? That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be. Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped. He tries to stare with wide pupils.
Oh, I'm gonna leave so I can play this myself. Alright, see you in a bit. Do you have a nice Christmas, by the way, if I don't get to
With a passing glance.
speak to you again before then. Yeah, thank you for watching.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do? Sure, there's no reason to keep secrets. Someone decided to go in guns blazing last time, and that someone got us killed. And what should we have done? Let you draw things out with all that conniving? Everyone knows a straight fight is best. It's honest. There's no need to bicker about it. I wasn't trying to start anything. I don't mind what happens to us. I kind of like it now that we aren't actively being crushed. Yeah. Now that you mention it. This isn't
Where's the
so bad,
princess,
it's not
though?
like the fight is what killed us anyway. It was the cabin. No point worrying about who charged who when that place ground us all into paste in the end. The princess included.
It was a fitting end. I'm sorry if it hurt, but doesn't this make it all seem so small?
I see. So the cabin ground you into paste, and now you're convinced you're stuck together. What a mess.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
This thing is
I'm
watching.
not
What is he?
watching you, I'm trying to help you. That's not an answer to our question.
I don't know what he is. I only know that he is something other, and that he wishes for you and I to tear ourselves apart.
I do want that, but only because it's in your best interests. It's in everyone's best interests. You won't be able to slay her unless you remove yourself from her.
He wants us to kill each other.
I don't. I want you to kill her. Don't be charmed by her faux solidarity. You're not in this together.
Can you feel the vibration, man? What do you mean by that?
She's the only one who poses a threat to the world, and she's trying to make you go along with it. You don't have to enable her, especially when you have what it takes to stop her.
What do I do here?
You can't just... I don't care. You need to remember that you and the princess are enemies.
Nothing really
Don't
sort of
bygones be
do with this
bygones,
situation.
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the doubting and the hatred and the schemes. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty? We've been posed
She's like a
against
diet
each
version of
other
the
this
shifting
whole
mound. She's like
understands
trying
the
her
strength
hardest.
of our
we considered that maybe she's the one trying to trick us?
I'm not.
But there's a feeling, isn't there?
Oh, some people said they would take acid trips.
Petty
Oh,
feeling
okay, so
she
this is called a
mentioned.
acid trip. Like,
This
yeah, I
feels
see it.
It's
Actually,
there.
no, this does seem like something you would, like, hallucinate.
Almost like
It feels.
It does feel
real.
dreamlike.
Please, stop. If you pay attention to that feeling, we'll fall apart.
I'm afraid I have to.
Look at it! She's trying to turn you away from the truth. Hold yourself together. We're no strangers to effort. We can push this back down. Something might do us in eventually, but I'll be damned if that something is a thought.
Gaze at the hatred in your heart.
Please, don't make us.
And just like her, right, she really does hate us, and
Mm.
we hate her. We never got to see the end. I don't want to remember what it felt like, and yet you keep remembering. You remember the loathing and animosity you've shared with the princess, the pain and the anger and the betrayal. And you start to remember something else, too. You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. You can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules.
Maybe bygones can't be bygones. I don't know why I ever wanted to share a body with you, of all things. It's like my very soul reeks of
So,
yours.
about me with
That
tremendous
was
focus
horrible.
space.
This
Yeah,
is
I see you.
better.
I see you.
Finally, I'll be able to hurt you like you deserve.
She's like a nice girl here. It's like, now, I guess you were ugly anyway. Screw you.
Didn't have to.
Some divisions, when sown, can never
Oh.
truly be mended. A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were. A cabin comes into being among the trees, and then you find
Oh,
yourself,
no.
blade in hand. At the center of it all is the princess.
Oh, no.
A wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her. End this once and for all.
Kill me.
No, I
now
don't think I will.
If you hate me so much, just get it over with.
This doesn't feel like a fight. This isn't what I wanted. Where's the victory in this?
Exactly.
Well, this should be easy. If you're sure about it. I mean, what's the point of being king of the hill if there's no one around to be better than? We'd just be sitting on a...
Do we have to do this?
You have to.
Got her free, let's go.
That other just have to wait and find. Just ignore him. He's weak. Thinks he can boss us around when he doesn't have any authority.
Taking notes for absorbing others. What? What the scallop?
What? You're tired, aren't you? No, I'm not. I'm fine. Whatever. You cut the princess down from the roots that bind her. I hope you're happy. Good luck getting her out of here.
I didn't think you would do that after everything.
Doesn't even have any legs, the poor girl.
It's
Oh.
so cold without you.
Okay, we got two. Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. Let's take a look at. Okay. Okay, let's take a look. Memories. Okay. We have. I can do. Okay, I have 3 runs left, right? No, I don't actually. I have 2. In that case, then I'll just have. What should I go for next? I think I'll have the Spectre. No, I need to get this one. I need to get the line complete. Need to fall to a feral captive. Approach the mirror.
This
Goes into my reflection epic style. Proceed to the cabin and once again. Alright.
Gifts aren't what my joy is in seeing what you.
Oops. Wrong one. I want to know. Alright, vessel rating, any percent.
This one is like a shadow of me, a memory of what she used to be, bound to the wounds of distance and time.
Did the line complete for bingo?
She will
Yep.
make for a scarred and beautiful heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
Alright. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Hero and the princess.
Your honor, your hit.
Proceed to the cabin.
You make a warning. She will not.
Proceed to the cabin. Into the basement. Oh yeah,
This don't.
I'm here to save you.
I see.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs. I am begging you to.
Hi. I hope you brought something to deal.
You were lying.
I'm gonna save here. So mostly actually was zombie people that counts for 2 more down. Lucily ego bingo. Maybe you'll get a full bingo this stream. Okay, what do you... What's your name?
Oh,
She pauses.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
He's.
That doesn't know if you've been drinking or
I
eating.
don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen. Okay, but
Just eat right. I think I might have bungled this actually. Hang on. I button mashed too hard.
you were lying when you.
Oh, I can't choose anything else. Oh, it's because I already got the...
Okay.
The princess. She doesn't know. She knows what she.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter. It's not like you'd believe me. Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You
To the
can
privacy,
address me
I
as
have
Your
not.
Royal Highness.
Is princess her
I think
name
I may
or
have
her title?
fucked this up.
That seems like a pretty good.
I don't think I could bear being down here
Leaving her alone. So I'm the only one who lied.
one way or another. I'm going, but if you don't, I can.
You have to.
Okay, let's get you out of here.
You can't be serious.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making no. You walk up there large and
I'm guessing you don't have the.
maybe it's doubtful.
Okay. Go.
Maybe there's some way. Or
If we were tempted to make this up,
Turn to the bottom of the stairs.
easier.
I heard the door.
There's a slight.
If I could just get out of these.
She bet as she rips it's the blade, or you won't. Without hesitation, the wound. Okay. There's no.
You.
The princess pushes away from you, wounded but still alive.
You've made a.
I thought we had the upper act and act. She's. Not so. Don't waver now. As you ready your blades to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal
Okay.
ferocity she used to tear. Your blade cuts into her again. Forget about trying to rescue her. Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you seize a moment of. We can still turn.
Surround him. Give up.
Are you serious? The princess, her shine. We can only hope the wound.
After all this time alone, I thought
There we
I'd
go. We got
finally
it.
found a friend, but you were just another.
You make a lot of
monster,
accusations,
weren't
right?
you?
Sure. It'll hearsay. I don't know. Lucally is not beating the all-absorbing goddess allegations.
This is the end.
There's gonna be a call-out post where you're gonna be cancelled. This will be your big YouTuber drama, Lucally.
Everything goes
Beware.
dark, and you die.
Okay. Yes! Let's go!
Your house when it plays with its freedom? Or is it just acting out its nature?
I don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered.
She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to. We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell.
That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously.
Maybe.
See to the cabin, epic style.
The interior of the cabin is ruined. The blade is...
Take. Take the blade. Into the basement.
The door to the air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
She growls up the stairs.
I can smell you.
She sounds almost feral, impatient, or maybe eager. You carefully make your way down the stairs. The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness. The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere. You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind
Sure, she'll
her.
break out of that chain any minute now.
She's just a princess. She's certainly not just a princess. You're not. It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does. Her shining eyes appear between the leaves, staring hungrily at you from the dark.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling.
This is new and
Right to
eerie.
be terrified.
We've
I'm
got the furry
so
ending.
Much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move.
No.
You lunge to the side, picking a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess. In an instant, she's pounced on the spot.
Dios mío, la
chains
criatura.
rattling across the floor behind her. Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze on you.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs.
So she's cut off our escape. Shit. What do we do?
Run for the stair.
That's fair.
What if I help you? What if you're left
You
together?
cannot reason your way out of this, fledgling. There's no compromise with what I am.
At least she's upfront about her intentions.
Stop hiding and
If you want to see me, you should get better at seeing.
She knows that her
Oh, I
step
can
covers
see
the
her
shadows
just
that
fine,
sit
really.
against
But it's
her.
gonna throw something else.
Won't reveal herself
Yeah,
until
I
she
don't.
has
Yeah,
to.
I mean, Monster Girl is a better way of putting it than
Coiling
furry.
for another strike. Be some. We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive.
It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
Play dead.
This path is already worn by travel.
Wait, what? She's coiling for another strike. We're on the back foot.
It doesn't matter.
Ah, come on.
You spring to a new patch of jungle, barely moving out of the way before the princess surges
Oh my
past you with a
goodness.
speed
The
that makes you
jump
practically unseen.
scare. You're
And
deflecting.
you bear your weakness to the world.
Run for the
Now,
stair.
and then what? We need a plan. We need to figure out something.
Don't plan ahead. Act on the now. All that matters is that we stay alive. You sprint for the stairs, but as soon as you...
This path is already worn.
Oh
by
my god.
travel.
Stop
It
god
has been
moding.
seen by one of my many eyes. You cannot walk it again. Change your course.
Dodge. Stop god moding.
You manage to avoid her snapping jaws, but you aren't fast enough to evade the whole of her titanic momentum. She grazes you, the force of it enough to skin you all along your side, leaving a line of red, raw flesh. It's like being sideswiped by sandpaper. How is she that fast? This isn't working. We don't plan ahead. We're trying. We have to.
You're getting slow.
She seizes the opportunity, lunging once again from the darkness, fangs bared and claws flashing. She attacks over and over and over, and each time she leaves with.
I can't kill her. I need to progress to the next one.
It's
So
hard to think, but we have to move. It's too late. Before you get the chance to react, it's over. She makes her last foray from the dark corners of the room, unhinging her dripping maw, her eyes fierce and full of hunger. You do your best to dive out of the way, and you partially succeed. Partially? Yes. The princess fails to swallow
what?
you whole.
War ending? What the
She
fuck?
only swallows your lower body. That's just as bad. That's worse. It's death either way. At least this will be a faster end. You look down to see that the dirt between you is strewn with your intestines, trailing all the way up and disappearing behind her blood-stained teeth. Your legs are nowhere to be seen. You start to go into shock. The princess, bloody saliva dripping from her lips, idly gnaws on what's left of you as you rapidly fade away.
I didn't mean to do that. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
We're not dead, we're...
Everything goes
She didn't
dark
have
and we
time
die.
to protest her premature observation of your death.
Because
Because
everything goes dark and you die. The den.
You're on a path in the That didn't work. We're going in with a plan this time. We're not getting stuck in another loop, just acting on instinct. We're stuck in a big enough loop as it is. Instinct was keeping us alive until it wasn't. So what are we supposed to do? Great. So you've been here before. That doesn't bode well. You're not supposed to have been here before. This is supposed to be one and done. So you know more than you
I don't think it's fair because it's not anthropomorphic.
Yeah, what he said. Of course I do, but believe me, it's in your best interests. The more you know about the princess, the more difficult your task will be. Why is that? Having me explain why would defeat the whole purpose. There are simply some things I'm not allowed to tell you. It's a hard rule. And whose rule is it? Who's telling you to boss us around? We've died twice already, and if you want us to stay alive this time, it's in your best interests to give us an edge. It's my rule, and this conversation is over.
Head on over.
You make your way down to the cabin. Your fated confrontation awaits. You know what to do. So, we need a plan. We've been over the plan. Goat her out of the shadows. Make her show herself. And what if she doesn't want to be seen? We'll figure out a way to make it happen. And if that doesn't make her any easier to fight, it will. It's always easier to fight what you can see. No matter how big or toothy she might be, she spent as much time as she could in the shadows. So we're gonna draw her out. She's fast. And she's clever. We're clever too. So this time we're not gonna let her cut off.
Yeah, he's still an animal. Yeah, but I feel there's a difference between like feral and like furry. There's like different terms for this. But human. That's a monster girl, not a furry.
But you already know what she is. She's a princess. Yeah, right. A princess we couldn't see. And one that had big, sharp teeth, too. How about you stick to describing things and we'll stick to doing our job? Sharp teeth.
Just wait until you see it, buddy.
The interior is the only furniture. The blade, if there's a... What are you talking about? He isn't tricking us. Can you feel the wind? It's telling us there's off. Then either way...
Take the blade.
Take the steel odds are...
First the mirror.
You
And
haven't
then
been
let's
paying
go
attention.
for...
Mirror isn't part of this. It, if there even is an it, is a hallucination. Like you said, you've been here twice before. Your mind was bound to start playing tricks on you eventually. So...
Start the mirror
What you
thing.
see? Nothing. You step forward into the darkness. If there were once stairs leading into the basement, there is nothing left to attest to their existence now. There is only a long tunnel of packed earth, growing more narrow as you descend. It smells of mold and decay. The damp walls leave streaks of dirt along your body as you're forced to hunch, then finally squat down on all fours in order to continue. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. As you crawl forward on hands and knees, you're met only with the sounds of ambient earth. No voice slinks confidently up the stairs. No entity threatens violence or pleads for safety. Stay quiet. Don't give her a sound. You say nothing.
Let's stick to the plan.
Maintaining the silence as you carefully make your way down into the basement. The basement is dark and cavernous, a gaping maw threatening to swallow you whole. There is no light here, save for what little starlight has managed to filter down the tunnel. And though you can't see the vastness of the space, you can feel it. You're exposed. Stay on your toes. We take a step into the shadows, and as soon as she moves, we jump back, make her follow. From there, we trap her in
Letting the
tunnel,
skeptic
draw her
take
out
over
of the
this one.
whatever it takes to
I'm
get
with
her
him.
out of her element. Then we're safe. You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement. That's right. Keep steady. Don't let your nerves get the better of you. There, she's about to strike. With the near silence of a determined predator, the princess erupts from the shadows. But you've already started your swift escape. That's stage one. Now stay focused. You dive into the tunnel.
Do we even see her?
Scrambling up towards the cabin. You hear her behind you, claws raking at the dirt, chains rattling, then snapping, breaths hot and heavy with the effort of the ascent. But the sounds are coming slower now, the breaths pained and stuttering. You no longer sense frantic motion behind you in the tunnel. You risk a glance. She is a broad and sickly creature,
Oh,
her withered and emaciated flesh clinging to bones too large to fit in the narrow space.
she's kind of cute actually in this
She
form.
managed to squirm her way into the tunnel in pursuit, but now she's stuck, incapable of either moving towards you or returning to the open darkness of the basement below. So that's what she's become. She wasn't like this when we started. Was she? No, she wasn't. Looking at her makes me feel sad. Yeah. Now that we can see her, she doesn't feel like much of a threat at all. She paws futilely at the air between you, but her shoulders are pinned in the narrow confines of the opening. She has no hope of reaching you. When she realizes this, her arm goes limp, flopping to the dirt floor of the tunnel. Her eyes fall from yours, defeated. Her eyes look up at yours,
Oh.
wide. If you want
She's
to
just a
ignore
kitty.
her, then why would you tell us any of that wide, pleasing eyes begging for mercy business to begin with? All it does is make us feel conflicted.
Nice narrator impression there, hero.
Things as they are. It's not my fault that her eyes had something to say, even if that something was a ploy, which, if I might stress, I pointed out to you. What should we do about her anyway? Can she still end the world like she hurts? We should help. Now, let's think for a second. Let's reevaluate. Should we help her? Well, I do feel bad looking at her. There's no way to get close without being in reach of those claws. We've come this far, but can we trust a creature that until a few short moments ago fully intended to eat us? What an excellent question with an equally excellent answer. No, you should not help her. She's clearly just waiting for you to drop your guard. And beyond that, you do well to remember that she poses a threat to reality itself. You already have a weapon, and she's as vulnerable as she's ever going to be. How about you use it?
Drop the blade and approach her.
Princess's eyes. What are you doing? You and I both know there's no game. He's made a bad choice.
Please don't kill me.
As you draw near, she readies her claws, raising them to strike. Don't flinch. Show her our resolve.
Offer you her hand.
You reach forward, offering the princess your hand. How ridiculous. She was about to kill you. Do you really think getting stuck in a tunnel for less than a minute has fundamentally changed her?
Yes, yes I have.
She's a victim of her own nature, just like we are. If all she wanted was to kill us, she'd have kept trying. But she's hesitating, isn't she? Yes, she is. Her eyes shift from faux ferocity to confusion to a gentle sadness. She lowers her claw and places it in your hand. Do you think we can pull her out of there?
Yeah, we
have
can.
to try. It's a bad death being stuck in place.
And what if it doesn't work? What if we can't trust her?
We have to trust someone else eventually. It's either him or her. And I know you don't trust him.
I don't even trust the rest of you. But that doesn't mean we have to go around pulling bloodthirsty monsters out of perfectly good traps.
She's not very bloodthirsty now, though,
We
is she?
haven't seen what happens if we help her. Doesn't that mean it's worth exploring?
I can't argue with that. All right. Let's see what happens. Maybe we'll finally get some up.
You tug, but the princess remains stuck. What a shame that the bones of her massive form are too large to fit through the narrow
They're strange of similar fat hands. Yeah, kinda. Though she's more feline than avian.
Keep pulling. All he has are empty words. He can't undermine us if we don't listen. You are all infuriating to work with. But fine. You continue to pull on the princess's arm and she starts to budge. She pushes with her
We always
back
beat the
legs,
narrator
creating the
eventually.
burst of strength aiding your efforts. The dirt and stone start to crumble around her.
That's the spirit. Keep going. Yes, quickly, before the whole tunnel comes down on top of us.
Yes, wouldn't that be an interesting development? What if
Oh,
the
he's
very
got a
nature
god
of
mode
this
again,
tunnel
isn't
was
he?
such that you were incapable of leaving safely with the princess? How devious. Does it collapse? Yes, it does. As you pull the princess free, but trapped. It's too late to scramble for freedom now, little voice. You didn't think just pulling her out of there would be consequence-free, did you? Well, the ceiling collapses. Heavy stones tumbling down on top of you and the princess, and I don't believe it. Let me guess.
Everything goes dark, and we die. Nope,
No,
she saved us.
not yet. You open your eyes to see the princess, her body stretched over yours, her face wincing as she shields you from the heavy rocks and debris. There is space enough for you to move, at least for now.
I'll be damned. So there's more to her after all.
The pack is always stronger than the lone hunter. We save her, she saves us. She understands. Well, you can't keep saving each other forever. Her arms are already starting to give out, and there's a whole mountain of earth on top of her, just waiting to bury you.
We can always. It beats suffocating to death down here in the dark.
Then let's do it.
Dig through the earth together, let's go.
You and the princess dig through the loose earth of the collapsed tunnel together. How sweet. But it seems the harder you try to claw your way forward, the denser the path becomes. All of this effort, and for what? A chance to end the world? I hope you fail. His words are nothing. Pay attention to what you feel and see. It doesn't matter if you ignore me, because I'm just telling you what's happening. And what's happening is that you and the princess are getting tired, and your mouths are full of dirt, and it's getting harder to breathe.
Harder to breathe is still breathing.
Well, either way, the two of you are miserable. I don't know. I feel like we're forming a bond with her. Can't be all that bad if we're bonding. She's not capable of bonding. Need I remind you that as soon as
Cope and Steve, narrator, cope and Steve, mold harder.
And as soon as you're out, you'll see just how seriously she values your life.
If you were so sure we were going to fail, you wouldn't sound so desperate. You're just hot air. There's nothing of substance to you at all, is there?
I have plenty of substance. I have feelings and desires. I like my desire to save everyone in the world. I feel that very strongly.
Do you smell it? Fresh.
Fully way to freedom, let's go.
Final massive heave of her body, the princess pushes her way out of the tunnel, leaving you behind in the quickly collapsing space you once shared. Yours was an alliance of convenience, just as I predicted. She has left you to die, buried and alone.
You are unbelievably petty.
Oh,
Yep.
my pettiness is nothing compared to yours. You were delighting in my suffering and the damnation of the entire world just moments ago.
She hasn't left. She's coming back. Don't you hear?
No, she isn't. She's... How many times do you have to be wrong before you stop talking? The princess stares down at you from the opening. Before the tunnel can finish sealing itself, she cranes her elongated neck and gently plucks you from the earth. She
carries you across the half-collapsed ruin that was a cabin, carefully setting you down
Oh.
by the door. If there were to be a record, let it show that I
Yeah, I'll
tried.
try. I really try, but there won't be a record, will there?
Really tried.
No.
But there won't be a record.
Well, actually, there will be the stream. It'll archive your molding for all of YouTube being alive. I'm gonna say all eternity, but that wouldn't really be correct. But yeah, she's so cute. She's just a kitty.
The two of you stepping out into
Oh,
the fresh
she's
air
so fucking cute.
and collapsing together onto the dewy grass of the outside world. We're outside, and there's ground beneath our feet. I don't see any oblivion. Admit it. There never was an end of the world coming, was there?
He does not
We
reply.
got there, didn't we? Don't think I've ever seen him stunned into silence before. Can't you feel the hole where he was? He's gone. Fancy that. I'm not sure gone is good.
Princess rests your head close to you, her eyes staring into yours amid the untextured threats world unraveled. Are we free? They ask. I'm cold. I don't want to be cold. We don't get the opportunity to respond, or you ever approach the mirror,
You're right.
gaze into your reflection. You've unraveled. Alright. 2 more to go. Not on what I'm gonna do next. Alright, vessel rating. What's this one?
There's a world beyond. This one is consumed by instinct, a dancer moving to the rhythm of the flesh. She will make for a ravenous heart. She wishes me to devour you, to make you a part of myself, but she is only a voice. Do not mourn her, for she is part of something greater.
Alright, let me out of here.
The next time I will be here.
Yep. Well, I can go for a lot longer than usual today. I mean, it's the end of term. I've already studied for the test tomorrow. Plenty enough, and I've not really got anything else pressing, so... Yo, this one's too beastly for me. I think she's cute, so like, you know, I'd give her head pets and kisses and hold her gentle. Well, not really. She's way too heavy for that, but, you know. She's the cabin. No boobs, too. Well, I mean, yeah, she's not, like, human. She wouldn't really have, like, human anatomy. She would have boobs, she'd have, like, 6 of them, because she's more, like, feline. Alright, I'm gonna save here, just in case I bungle this.
She will not ignore.
So basically, I free the princess, we try and leave, and then she, shanks us. To the basement, take the basement.
She said, don't let it.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since
She's focused on the
Yeah.
task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something? That giant.
The blade, don't you dare. It's fine.
Drop it.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just.
It will be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Alright, we've talked enough.
Have you
You know.
I'm getting you out of here. Examine the chains.
Oh, you walk up to the. They're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have.
Maybe it's so doubtful.
You have a key? Any ideas?
She speaks. We were stuck down here for long enough. You were someone. You make your way easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. The knife.
You won't.
Save the princess.
Against you cut into the blade. Is she didn't so much as utter free? How is she so composed?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
We won't have any of us. The prince. Wait. This. Watch me.
Warn her.
I thought this was a little.
Your body lunges forward to sink. Stop it.
Resist.
The blade. Move.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I'll make this.
She steps forward.
Maybe I'll see you in
And then she slits your. This is the end. I'm afraid it is.
The prisoner. Now we need to lock ourselves up with her. Proceed to the cabin.
Oh, she will. Yes,
word she says. Just go in. Did you just say no? I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the.
Oh, you got the
princess.
skeptic with us. So we got who was with us in this one.
The only furniture. The blade.
Take the blade
You good idea.
into the basement.
Her voice.
Is that a visitor?
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to.
Now we're going to lock
You walk
ourselves
down-
up with
should
her.
we be- Why would have you noticed the empty chain on the wall?
What an interesting development.
With her.
You step towards the princess, but she's.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable.
That's okay. Sit closer.
Do you think this is a game? You think
As you move towards the princess, she stands, her chains clinking as she wraps them around her fists. In an instant, they're around your neck, both of you dropping to the
Oh,
ground.
no.
She pulls them taut, bracing her body against yours as you struggle uselessly. The metal chains constrict around your windpipe as the princess heaves with a muscled intensity.
drop the knife or you die?
What is she doing? I can see where. I don't know. How about we think about the nuances of interpersonal relationships when we're not being How many times did I warn you she's not to be trusted?
Drop it.
As your weapon falls pathetic, your hands test the bruised.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
She pulls up her hair, smiling.
You can stay right where.
No!
What is she doing? She doesn't say. Her eye can't be down. Killing us? She isn't dead yet. Finally, there's an uneasy. Her head twists.
Whoops.
The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her. Oh no! Oh, the princess's eye. So I hate. Of course, the princess is slain. Now, I don't have an. Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down. You're just wasting your energy.
Leave the basement, I guess.
Fine. But if we're leaving, with your work done, the window, the door. You open the cabin, only a world. You don't have to act surprised. But if ever. This like hell.
Okay.
This isn't a decade.
No, I guess we can just, what do you suggest now?
You got why? That's all. You raise the. You collapsed. Yeah. We'll see about.
The cage. Okay, yeah, we got a new one anyway. It's fine.
Path in the chains everywhere. This is different. This is new. It's worse, is what it is. We're finally starting to see reality for what it is. This place is a prison, and she's not the only inmate. You're acting like reality is this.
Yeah, I put my head in that body.
thing.
I mean, would you? It's
This
stuck
earth
in the
is
chains.
changing around us. How can you be so sure that you aren't breathing the water?
We wouldn't have much use out of it.
Pretentious bullshit. Reality is as solid as the ground beneath our feet. And if we just examine it, if we apply enough scientific rigor, if we think hard enough, we'll find a way out of here for good. Don't you see? We're already making progress. And what if looking at it is enough to make it change? Where does that leave us? It leaves you exactly where you are right now, and presumably exactly where you've been before. I'll spare you my full introduction, since you've clearly already heard it at least once, but I would like to remind you that the people in my world are living, breathing, suffering.
I mean, I could just break the chains, but in that form, though, in that form, she's just an ordinary princess there.
You stand at the edge of a cliff. An abyss yawns beneath you.
I can already tell the bridge is going to collapse behind us.
The only path forward, a rusted metal bridge. The cabin looms on its far side. I think you already know what waits for you within. It's like the world itself doesn't want us to reach her. There's nothing to find out here. Time to check in with them.
Me when my bitch wife seals herself from the prison dimension.
Pretend you didn't just call her that. Every surface of the cabin is draped in chains, the air filled with the mock birdsong of metallic clinks. Where there should be walls, you can see only endless ropes of metal, with hooks dangling from their ends. A fitting cage for a monster, destined to end the world. There's nothing for you to do but step forward into the basement. You already have your weapon. Your objective.
In the beginning, was she also an ordinary princess? Yeah, her form depends on like how you see her and what you do, though.
I don't see a way down.
You're much better off going with a different vessel for the.
What mirror? There
is no mirror. The only thing of note here is
Whatever
the door to the
you plan on
basement.
doing. Not really much you can do chained up.
Some purpose, but what?
You got no into
Is there
bad
something
girls.
about us we're supposed to see? Can it be a tool of some kind?
Look, I've been simping for half of these princesses. Don't act surprised.
Or is it a distraction? Something?
Can we please stop?
Approach the mirror.
Should have. Yes, unfortunately, you
The
realise
mayo.
too late that there is no floor beneath the metal.
There are a lot of weird laws in the UK. There is some left over from like the Victorian and medieval era that never got repealed, such as it's illegal to throw orange peel in the street. That's one from the Victorian era that never got taken over. There was another one about I think there was another case in the Oxford University where a student brought a sword to examination room and said he's allowed to do it because of a rule from the medieval era. And there's one about that prevents sword fighting in the commons as well, which isn't really needed in this day and age. But I don't know, the way politics are going right now, it might still be needed.
Nothing's solid here, is
Well,
it?
we live in a
It's just
society.
mass waiting for us to drop our guard.
Then there's also the goofy online safety and speech laws, but that's I want to get political on the stream.
Your fall is suddenly.
There's enough people on YouTube doing that as it is.
Caught against your skin, their hooks digging into your muscle. You find yourself suspended in what appears to be a vast, dark space. The glinting of yet more chains merely hinting at its full dimensions. You dangle a few feet off the bare concrete floor. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. As your eyes adjust to your new surroundings, you make out a figure standing in the gloom, obscured in shadow. She watches you with the stillness of the grave.
Easy now. We don't know what sort of situation we're dealing with. We should let her make the first move. Let observation give us an advantage.
Hello.
But you are met with only silence, save for the creaks and groans of metal as it sways in the stale air around you. The hooks slowly shift in your skin, the pain coming in waves as you continue to dangle helplessly.
What if the chains don't have to be real? What if they aren't real? They feel plenty real to me. Yeah, it would be nice if we could just tell ourselves the chains aren't lodged in all our joints and they'd magically go away. But I'm
Also,
afraid
salmon
that's
act holding a
wishful
saucefish. Oh, fuck. I vaguely recognize that, but I can't remember what it's about. I'll have to look that up after the stream. In fact, you know what? I'm looking it up right now, actually. I have the time to do so. Salmon Act is illegal to hold salmon in suspicious circumstances. So basically, it's like fish or salmon who came from a. Okay, it's basically about like fishing, really, and like illegally fishing and like over. So like fishing in like uncharted waters, I guess. Have a little look here. Salmon has been illegally fished, or salmon's come from an illegal source. So if you have like an illegal salmon farm that's holding a salmon in a suspicious circumstance. Still sounds really goofy though.
Well, maybe wishful thinking is what we need. Maybe they're real, but maybe we can cut through them.
It's worth a try. You clumsily rotate,
And it's... yeah. Well, now hold on. Let's not rush to conclusions. How would that ever work? It just does?
It doesn't.
Maybe the only reason it isn't working is because someone doesn't believe we can do it. They're metal chains, and nothing we've done has worked so far. Maybe if you gave me a good reason to believe we should try again, I'd believe it was worth trying again. But until then, I'm going to believe our eyes. This isn't getting us anywhere. You should believe it because you should. We don't have anything better to do.
Maybe.
Let's see if we can sink our way out of this one.
Rusty. He
No.
didn't he? All right, I'm game. We cut again.
Don't fuck this up,
Bring
narrator.
your blade against the chains again, and this time you manage to
It's-
cut into the metal. Its hook remains embedded in your flesh.
Let's
but
go.
Your arm falls from the massive chains, free from the princess's bindings. Yes! Will you look at that? And why shouldn't the rest be the same then? But before you can make much progress, the princess takes a step forward. As she moves, the heavy chains shift, tightening and tearing at your flesh, your joints screaming in agony as the rusted hooks dig deeper. Stars dance in your eyes as the chain wrapped around your neck threatens to choke you. As your vision comes back into focus, your eyes fall on the body of the princess, finally emerged from the shadows. The body of the princess is a weird way to describe a person.
Well, I doubt she's even alive,
It's only
mate.
accurate. The form in front of you.
So you can't be
is enough.
sucking 100-yard the
Draped in
queen. Thought if I
raiments
make
and chains,
the
her head
barefoot queen and be, I'll
crashing
make the law.
behind her in a
There's also about her owning all the swans as well in Britain. Well, not really. I mean, it's the king now. It's still, even now, I still think, oh yeah, it's the queen, instead of like, no, it's been the king for like well over a year now.
And the chains squeeze ever tighter. Just keep going. She's a head in a cage. We're not going to be able to talk our way out of this. The only thing we can do is keep soaring our way to freedom.
Keep cutting.
You know, it's rather annoying for you to dictate what I'm going to say next. But is that what happens? Do the links break? Yes.
Yes.
Luckily for you, they were too thoroughly rusted to hold much longer. Your other arm breaks free. The body takes another step towards you. The chains around you tightening, the hooks boring deeper into your flesh. They constrict dangerously around your throat. You find it harder to breathe.
I don't
Walls
think
are so
she's happy
strange.
you're here. But
Well,
what
what
do I
the-
know? I'm just a set of eyes and
Oh, they're two
ears.
separate entities.
I don't make
Intriguing.
choices. At least not any that matter.
She won't kill us if we just keep cutting.
Yep. There we go. If we cut ourselves free, we might die.
Look at you scurry. As if anything you do is going to change the outcome. Everything we witness is just another shade of the same endless cycle. I wake up in chains.
The body steps forward. Your bindings.
You come to me, knife in hand.
The body steps forward as the first links break, but the pressure on your neck is becoming unbearable. Come on, come on, come on.
You give me your implement.
As the words leave her mouth, your blade slices through the final chains. You come crashing down. Well, at least we're not being strangled anymore. Hold on. Did you hear what she said? We give her our implement. Yeah? What of it? This whole thing's been a riddle. Blade, heart, now.
Give her your implement down.
Blade flashing, you rush towards the princess. Her body continues its slow march towards you, never changing course even as you sink your weapon into its heart. Its hand wraps around yours, its flesh cold and its grip firm. But it does not try to wrench itself free. It instead drives the blade deeper into its own chest.
I cut myself free.
The body collapses to its knees, and as it crumples, life seeming to leave it at last, the door of the cage creaks open. The head of the princess tumbles out. Congratulations! It would seem that you actually managed to see this through. All that's left is to watch her perish.
This
Nope.
is different. Maybe I got the pattern wrong.
Definitely the latter. You got it right.
I finally got it right.
We did it. We figured it out. We won.
All right, one more left.
I just feel I don't think there is.
I know what we must do. I think. I have a theory, so I'm gonna go with the Spectre and let her possess us, and then we kill ourselves. That's what I think we are going to do.
She's gone. Is that
Approach the mirror.
this? You're
Boom. I'm gonna speedrun this ending, actually.
I think
Sorry, narrator. I have a vessel to acquire. You to the cabin one last time. Epic style.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
What happens now?
Ever the passive when the echoes spun us from my very but violence and passion. It was fear that made our prison. And it was fear that told the lie that our spirits were not free to choose. Even when you cut yourself free, it was that lie that kept us bound in the dark. It was that lie that drove your edge through my heart. This construct is a machine of fear. It has no place in our divine hearts. Shatter it. Leave with me.
Okay, no, I can't do that just yet.
You speak of me as a you are devoured. Pray for something bigger than you that stalks and slinks in shadows. But we had a dance unfinished, and you had questions in need of answers. And in the cold starlight you found them.
Headless body. Yeah, it didn't have the rest of her, just the head in the cage. Guess that's the real princess.
Even the cruelest of monsters are not unworthy of sympathy. Within me, nothing is beyond redemption. Together we dug through hell, and together we found our freedom.
There we go. Free yourself. There we go. Take her hand, and then we get the hell out of here. There we go. Alright, one more left. Are you guys ready? Are you guys fucking ready? I am. I think I am. Alright, new game.
You're here to slay her.
Let's save here. Just in case I make a mistake.
You make your way up a wall. We're not going to ignore him. The interior of the cabin.
GG. I'm not done yet. Still got one more to go. Take the blade. Into the basement.
She sounds. Don't let it. Good. You walk down the street. Focus on the task.
And there you are.
You step forward.
Oh, I'm probably so. You.
She's unarmed. You lunge. You feel flesh.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm. Do you actually?
It's like she's. But it's over. But is it over?
Of course, she's dead, and then we leave.
It's. Why do I feel you did? But that day.
Leave.
You open the. What?
That was bullshit on me.
This is what time passed. Really? Complete the little. Eventually, you pass into a blissful state of pure existence.
Good ending. You did it. You saved everyone. Oh. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. I spammed too fast. Oh well.
You're here. You make your way.
Wish I shared the stream now.
We're not gonna go
Sorry.
ignore him.
I mean, it's not too late to do so. If you wanna, do it right now. It's fine. I've still got plenty of time left to get this final vessel.
You take.
Really, that it now?
There.
She sounds. Don't let it
Yeah. Did he down the stairs?
You walk down the street. Focus on the task.
And there you.
I didn't even know that was an
Are
ending.
you here
That's
to
anticlimactic.
deliver
Yeah, that's the whole point.
You step forward.
Oh, I'm so.
She's unarmed. You lunge. You feel.
This is it. I'm. Do you actually?
It's like she's. Yes, but it's over. But is it over?
Of course, if she's dead, we leave.
But that.
Leave. And now I need to actually pay attention to what I'm pressing this time.
What? Everyone.
Close bullshit.
This is what time passed.
Oh no.
I can. He's right. Do you not? I may fine. Whatever. The princess's body is dust and you pick up the.
Yeah. The spectre, there we go.
Your.
Proceed to the cabin.
Warning.
I'm gonna save again as well. Save over this one just in case this isn't the right one, but it is directly.
Cheat.
That's
She will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't
Let's
believe a word she says.
have a look here. Actually, if we look in memories here, we can see. Yeah, it's directly below the specter. So
She
I think this is how I do it. So I'm gonna get her to possess me, then we kill ourselves if that's even possible.
it feels like
Take the blade
take
into the basement.
the door. Nobody's much. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. Okay, it's just before you have a chance to finish. Too deep, and finally. Oh.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Callan.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit. Her touch is cold and so she.
Wait and see how
I see
things.
you brought that in. So,
I'm sorry, am I make it up to you?
of course there is. I've tried.
Maybe we should. Hasn't got to be
Yeah.
dull anyway.
But after all, you
Absolutely. She is. Would she
Yes.
be able to see now?
Yeah, let's
The
do it.
princess swims through.
you're really trying to make it up to me, aren't
What are you doing?
See you soon.
She rushes forward and then. I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do? I'm afraid it's too late to stop. You collapse to the floor.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know what.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your.
So this.
So, it doesn't work like that for you?
Hmm.
Clearly it doesn't.
Well, she wouldn't. She's a ghost too. Interesting. Well, yeah, I got her last dream this time. I think I should have enough
Those
control.
shards of broken glass on the floor. Are they also supposed to be you?
Hey,
No.
I'm not a shard of broken glass.
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice. I'm me, is what.
I mean, we're a bird-like
Who cares
creature.
what we exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about.
Why do you delete that?
Voices in here too.
Did you make a spelling mistake or something? I didn't read it. Can you? Don't have to worry about deleting messages to offend me. It's very hard to offend me.
I'm clearly.
I ain't no snowflake. Okay, no, sorry, yeah, you don't have to keep delete messages. Don't worry about it. What's the matter with Sally and the princess? I mean, yeah, you've had a ghostly form before.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you?
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely there.
Okay, I think I've got the right one. Spelling mistake. Alright, fair enough.
You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be. Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
She's gonna nuke the narrator.
Setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably. Isn't that? I hadn't even. Of course, wish. All right then.
After all that, you're.
Hear that? Jeez. You lift the blade, then plunge at the princess.
I don't want to die in you. I thought you finally understood me, but instead you.
Your skin raw. It would certainly be
There
interesting.
we go.
Get away from me, you cold little freak.
You feel adult, it's away from yourself. So away from something that used to be you. Always hurt to forget that at first, you forget the pain.
Close to leaving, and now look at you. Look at me. Is this what you wanted?
The words coming both inside and outside your head before you the ground, a writhing mass of flesh and scales and feathers. This me? Is that what I look like?
You're here too. Maybe trying to slay me was for the best. If it means you could leave those other voices behind. The two mean ones, at least. I feel kind of bad for the nice one, but we probably shouldn't think about them too much right now. They're a mess, and I don't think we can fix them. No point in worrying over messes that can't be fixed.
Oh. There's a mass trying to speak, not the tissue that speech requires.
Wait,
Oh,
if we must come
ew.
together to get out, this could still count.
Oh, that's foul.
Okay, that's a yes.
All the time slows you down. Moment you're halfway there, 2 minutes you're halfway there again. I'll just feel upstairs filled within
Where
reach.
are we? We're gonna be stuck again. Where?
You're seated in a room that's empty. A chain digs into your wrist, binding one arm to the walls. It's quiet and you're alone. This is what you deserve. 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 This is what you deserve.
Are you still there? Am I alone again?
I'm still here.
At least I won't be lonely. It's nice to hear your voice. I mean, think your voice?
This is a good one to end off on. Are we still a ghost? The gaze turns your hand solid, then translucent and solid again.
It's like sometimes we are and sometimes we aren't. Like we're something in between ghost and not ghost.
You're not mad at me, are you?
I don't know why you did what you did, but it's hard to be mad when you're just as stuck as I am.
How do we just get out of
I
here?
wish I knew, but I think we're probably stuck here until something happens.
What's happened to us? Happened to everything.
Beginning. My beginning. This is what happened to me last time.
Wait. Time
Maybe
passes,
I
you're still
felt
here.
Before, but nothing's still happening. Maybe we just have to wait some more.
Sorry, I died last time my dad got a title card.
Title card? What did yours say?
Said the Spectre last time. First one and then the chapter 2, the Spectre.
Well, the first one is sweet.
Hello. I'll get your laughs out. You know, a villain to one person might be a hero. Oh, should say
Sorry,
nothing, I
this is our
guess.
first time here, right?
That would be
So,
rubbing salt in the
next,
wound, that
chapter
option.
3. Chapter 3. The Princess and the Dragon.
This is a dragon, I thought maybe some sort of bird.
They're similar,
I mean,
right?
birds are descendants of dinosaurs. And a lot of conspiracy theorists say that dinosaurs were actually the dragons from the Bible. Not that there are actually any dragons in the Bible, but a lot of people who believe in the sort of dinosaurs aren't real do say that there actually are dragons from biblical times, even though there aren't really any. I mean, I guess there's like demons. I guess Satan appeared as like a drake or like a lizard, but not like the sort of mythical fantasy dragons that these people claim that dinosaurs are. Danger, something is here.
Guess you made it back here.
Your gaze turns your hand, your flicker once again.
We're still all wrong. It's like you don't really know what we're supposed to be.
So we're in the princess. We're in the princess's body. We're both. A part of us was escaped when we tried to kill ourselves with her possessing us. Thump on the floorboards, but another. The scraping of messing with the surface, the flickering in your body stops. You are solid.
I know that sound. That's the knife. Guess it's hard to do anything without it.
Freaking hinges once again, this time clear, closer. Hello? Hey, listen, I'm looking at the princess head. You gonna get me out of here. You say nothing,
Trying to
goddammit.
say something out loud?
Oh no.
I don't think you can do that while you're in here with me. I
The
think
princess
we're
is fully in
together,
control.
So we have to be on the same team. I hoped you were on my side by now.
Movement on the stairs.
Thumb.
Then the figure emerged from the feather darkness, the wall trailing behind it. A shining blade gleaming against one walls of stairs you was hollow-eyed. We lost salamanders survived burning said to be dragons. Well, yeah, there's a lot of like mythology around salamanders. They feature a lot in Chinese traditional medicine as well. What the hell am I? What do you want to do?
Guess we'll just have to talk to them. So here we are again. I'm back in chains and you have your knife. So, what are we going to do?
And the figure caught side is inquisitive, suspicious, hostile, its emotions are unreadable.
I guess we could just stare?
Its silence holds. Why am I being so quiet? Is because I'm not there?
I don't think so. You've always been a little quiet. I can't hear what's going on in there anymore now that I'm back in my own body. Do you want to share your thoughts? It'd only be polite, really.
Are we splintering?
You would like to hear what we're thinking, wouldn't you?
Oh, hello. The blade goes head dangling the blade in front of his eyes.
But I
Jesus like that.
think we hold the power right now.
Silence the figure to say the wild grin but does not act. The narrator has taken over us, my goodness.
We've already had our discussions in private. I'd rather not keep listening to the rest of you run in circles, repeating the same arguments again and again again. It was so much more interesting when we had someone to mediate. I'm sorry, did you just share privileged information with the enemy? Well, it isn't privileged anymore, now is it? Do we really need all this secrecy? No, we don't. Yes we do. Sidebar, everyone. Now. Chop chop.
Silence the my point of view falls back into itself. There's no response.
Excuse me.
Nothing.
Listening to me.
We can wait for right? How rude.
Please. And you know what? I'm not gonna let them push us around like this.
Yeah, damn right.
Hello? I'm
Silence.
trying to say something.
Silence again.
I said I'm talking now. Will you listen to me?
So you are, and very loudly. Do you have something to say?
Oops. I mean, yeah. I already know about all that privileged information because he's in here with me.
Oh, how very interesting. Yeah, that changes things, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Oh, it changes things, all right. We get to take out.
Bloody hell, they rebelled against us.
Stone.
The size of our beak, goddamn.
What?
From what I remember, it's pretty easy to kill you the first time around. And this time you're back to being very... what's the word? Fleshy? Yes, exactly. That's precisely the word I was looking for. You're fleshy now. No more of that.
There's too many cooks in the kitchen, yeah. All of the voices in one, I'm certain, except for, well, the rational one.
Are you doing this?
Oh, I most definitely am.
You feel swords about through your attack's blade raised and wings spreading.
Before anything happens, I just wanted to let you all know that we are not all on board with this. Now, we voted. It was not a majority decision. But we did have a plurality. He shouldn't count. Says who? Says me. He's not one of us. He's been here since the beginning. The old chum really deserves to say. Besides, you'll all thank us when this is finally over and we are officially on top. But enough chat.
Don't you remember? Don't you remember what happened the first time we got stuck in the endless dimension and got the worst ending?
Oh,
Wasn't
you
even
finally
an
decided
ending,
to do
really.
something, have you?
The narrator was tired of Stanley shit. Hello, Jester! Nice to see you! Silence for a moment as cold eyes regard you. And in silence, still the soft eyes hesitate. You can feel the sharp stinging cold metal slide deep into your chest, but you can feel something else too. Fear as your legs wobble and then
Notice
as...
collapses against the wall. See? That was easy. It was too easy.
Oh shit, we're back to normal.
Bad. Life is all about taking the easy wins. You don't think the people at the top got there because they worked for it, do you? I mean, of course they did. Hard work is important. Yeah, hard work often goes unappreciated. Why bother? Yeah, screw hard work. I guarantee you that anyone who's anyone has done nothing but take shortcut. Am I supposed to find that impressive? Of course you are. I got us here, didn't I? Yes, everyone's very impressed with your accomplishments. But in case you haven't noticed, she isn't dead yet. So how about you finish this before you start celebrating yourself?
What are you waiting for? You won, didn't you? Not that it's hard executing a helpless captain.
Drop the blade.
You're back!
Oh, it's you in there now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it got a little quiet.
We're gonna get you out of here.
Absolutely. I don't think
Yes, we are, narrator. Co-conceive, mold.
That's the choice he makes. But no. I think I'd like to see what happens.
Okay, I'd like that. But we still have to get me out of these chains. I know that dropping the knife was like this big symbolic gesture for you, but we still need it. Just for a minute. You should give it to me, though. What if you using it kicks you out of your body again?
True.
Okay, listen. I know you're in charge again, but this is
Buddy, we shared a body like a few minutes ago. We can trust her.
Literally just stabbed. Someone's gonna have to take a leap of faith eventually.
Give her the blade.
cans clatter to the floor.
I'm so glad
You
that's
sound like
behind
the
us.
narrator a bit.
Come on, let's get out of here.
She reaches forward.
No, I'm fully on like
takes
getting
your
her out
hand
of
in
here.
hers before excitedly pulling you towards the basement stairs. Yeah? And what does it feel like? Is it nice? Why do you want to know?
It's your job,
You
buddy.
can tell a lot of things about someone from their handshake. I want to know more about the person we decided unanimously to throw our lot in with. Ugh, whatever. It's delicate and tender. So even through everything, she hasn't forgotten what it's like to have a heart. That'll do.
The Maverick Parable. Whoops.
Welcome back, by the way.
Wait, do you mean the narrator from this game or like from the Stanley Parable? I haven't played the Stanley Parable, so that may have gone over my head. I do apologize if so.
Yes, we all missed you so very much. I missed you the most. You weren't even here until he was gone. Whatever, it doesn't matter. If you step through that door, you're damning every single person alive. You do realize that, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
One last door, and I'm down a hand, so you'll have to be the one to open it.
Step into your freedom. Let's go.
Twist the doorknob in your hand and step forward into the world you've damned. You and the princess fall to the ground, exhausted. I hope this all comes back to bite you, do you hear? I hope you're forced to feel the weight of all the regret there's ever been.
He doesn't finish his thought before disappearing entirely, and he finds himself free of any of the regrets he wished upon you.
I didn't think I'd ever get to be happy, but I think I am. I just didn't realize that being happy would feel so cold.
And there we go. That's it. That's all of them. That's every single one. We did it. Your piece is on lapse, having ripped her from you, and it's left something else in her place. In fact, yep, let's have a little look-see here. That's all of them. Every single one of them. Thank you all for watching. Yeah, this game has been bloody brilliant, actually. I do not honest, I'm really glad I finally got around to playing it. It's been certainly a wild ride. Even if you beat the game, there's still like so much more to do. Even if I've got all the vessels, I'm sure there's so many other routes I could have done. Like, what happened if I actually did kill the princess at one of them, you know? Because there's nothing more after it. If I die, would I loop back to the beginning? Would I be caught in the cycle? There's still so many unanswered questions. And also, I do kind of like that even like saving the world is not the same as actually like, you know, ridding it of all evil. And that's staying with the form of death is, you know, the good ending, I suppose. I mean, I don't know. It's still it's a bit like ambiguous because you're still keeping the suffering in the world, but purging the world of suffering isn't really gonna help it either. Humans will probably eventually invent their own sort of suffering, and lack of death removes all meaning or purpose or consequence. But yeah, great game. Thank you all for watching. I'm afraid I won't be able to see any of you guys until January because I'm going home for the holidays. But yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a good holidays. Have a nice day, evening, wherever you are in your time zone, and I'll see you all